Hello and welcome to my Let's Play of Star Trek Online on the PS4. I'm the Big B82 and this is part 15 of my Discovery era science officer. I've kind of lost count by the looks of it when it comes to my parts, but we're about to undertake another mission in the Romulan Mystery. After we've had a brief stop off on our brief stop off at a brief stop off on Nimbus. So I've just got to change the title of the video because it's not actually part 19. We're not in part 19 yet, so I'm going to help in the mission. And also I'm going to talk about the new ship and also go through what I've done to it and also the fact I'm now a captain. Looks like Admiral Tenay is not going to does not want to talk. So, the leaders of the Romulan Star Empire have been blinded by their ambition to regain power to the point of madness. We believe they have begun to incorporate Borg technology into their ships. The Tal Shiar are studying Borg technology in a spear delivered to them by the Hirogen. It's currently in the Platus system. Travel there and destroy it. Then determine a method to track down any Borg technology the Romulans may have salvaged. Even a small piece could prove devastating.
I have new missions.
So she's kind of right, you know. You don't want Romulans running around with Borg technology. So we are, if you were watching the end of my last part, we got promoted to captain, and we are now flying around in the Bellerophon Class long-range deep space research refit of the Intrepid class. So as you can see, it is pretty much the Intrepid, but they've added some 25th technology touch to it. We're flying this. I've also upgraded all the stuff on it as well. So we're rocking Mark 8 gear. I've also taken the liberty to add a universal console from the current Angel Wake lockbox, so the temporal anomaly projector. So we're going to throw out some temporal anomalies at people. It could look like a whirlpool when it gets fired. I've seen it a lot of times. We're going to be I'm going full on. Going full on anomalies. I'm just going to throw them out like there's no tomorrow. So that's why my science officers here. I have basically reduced Ian Kwan down to Chief Medical Officer. So he's Chief Medical Officer, so he's not throwing out any anomalies. But Morkel is my Chief Science Officer. She will be thrown out, so she's got Overload Cascade, which is again lockbox ability. Very cold in space. That's from the winter event. Subspace Vortex is another one from a lockbox. You get from the Affinity box, and trained from a captain. Trained from a. From my character's ability to give them training, she can also throw out gravity well. So there's going to be anomalies galore flying around. So let's begin. Desperate measures, and I shall crack out my captain's log. So captain's log, Stardate 86194.10. After we discovered Borg technology among the Romulan Assault ships, Starfleet has sent us out to locate the Romulan research. For this task, I've been given command of the USS Armstrong, a Bellerophon Class Starship. Now, for those who don't know, the Bellerophon was an Intrepid class starship that made its appearance in Deep Space Nine. It took Dr. Bashir to Romulus, where he was basically in a plot to assassinate the head of the Tal Shiar. But just watch the mission. It's intent. It's got a Latin name. Intentus Class. Oh, I can't remember his bloody name. Anyway, Captain, we have the Borg spear on sensors. There are multiple Romulan patrols in the area, sir. We will need to deal with them before we can scuttle with the spear. Raise shields and set course for the closest Romulan ship. As you can see, it does have the silhouette of the Intrepid class. Slightly bigger, I think, over the normal Intrepid. Also has a secondary deflector at the front up here, and it's slightly modified on the bottom, but does have the aero shuttle, which is there. Okay, so we're getting 2 kilometers. And that was the anomaly. Damn it. Make sure work at those guys, Jesus Christ. Wasn't even able to talk about the bloody ship. They just wrecked them. Scan the Borg sphere. I'm not picking up any signs of Romulan ships, and there's no life signs on the sphere. Recommend we destroy it now. Arm weapons. Captain, our top priority should be to find any technology or research the Romulans may have salvaged already. There is a Romulan communication satellite in this area. If we program it to transmit an emergency signal, the Romulans will send a ship to investigate. We can hide it behind that asteroid. If we run on minimum power, and the mineral content in it should disrupt our sensor readings. Once the patrol vessel arrives, we can use a reconfigured Class 2 probe to essentially tag the Romulan ship. Even if they cloak, we'll be able to follow the probe's energy signature. If there's a base anywhere in this region, we'll find it. Yeah, so as I was saying, it has been modified. It does come with a console, because it is used to form a Zensor ship. It's not a Zensor ship anymore. You can purchase it with dilithium. I think it's the last one with dilithium you can purchase. And it comes with a console, which modifies your torpedoes. The only thing I don't like about it, my only complaint about it, is the warp nacelles. Excellent. Now we just need to place the hide. If we fly behind that asteroid and power down our systems, I think we should be able to avoid detection. The warp nacelles, it's those impulse engines that they've attached look like fins. I just don't think they work. It's just me. Okay, let's power down the systems. The ship has gone to warp, sir. Based on the telemetry from the probe, I believe they're travelling into the Gasco system. There's a small colony on a space station there. Laying in the course to Gasco, sir. We will leave as soon as you're ready. Because we're a Discovery era captain, we don't get to see the warp cells fold up. But they do fold up if you're a 25th century officer or you're a science officer or a TOS era or whatever. They will fold up like they're supposed to. If we're warped out, if we go onto the main, if we're on the galaxy screen, be able to see them folded up. It takes us directly to Gasco. We've arrived in the Gasco system, sir. Scans confirm Borg technology on the station. They have detected us, sir, and are launching several ships, and they have activated their defences. We have the element of surprise on our side and for the moment, but they're bound to call in reinforcements. Recommend we eliminate resistance and beam down to the station as quickly as possible. Agreed. Okay. Well, their resistance is about to have an unpleasant Are you ready to beam down, sir? And also we're rocking our new uniform. Oh, we look snazzy. I think we look snazzy. I think we look snazzy with our captain's variant. Had to, if we were a captain. Well, it wouldn't make any sense not to adorn a captain's uniform. Gasco Station, we do visit this when we're a Romulan Republic officer, so... Sir, we've arrived in the Gasco, we arrived in Gasco Station. The station is on high alert and we should expect heavier resistance. Normally Starfleet attempts to resolve conflicts peacefully, but in this case the security of the quadrant requires an armed response. We should interrogate any scientists we find along the way and determine where the Borg research is being located. Speak with the transporter chief. Starfleet. What are you doing here? We've traced Borg technology back to this station. We intend to destroy it. Really? I sympathise. That Borg technology is creepy. We all hate it, but we don't have any choice but to work for the Tal Shiar. They're holding my sister hostage to make sure I behave, and she's not the only one. I'll do what I can to help her. You might need help yourself in a minute or two. Your transport was detected and the station's on high alert. Security forces are already on their way. You don't have a chance. We have no choice. We need to stop what's happening here. Promise you'll help my sister, and I'll unlock all the doors and turbo lifts for you. There. She's near the medical bay. Good luck, and don't forget my sister. We'll get her out of here. Okay. Hello, fellas. Okay, so to the lead scientist. You are from Starfleet. What are you doing here? I can ask you the same thing. I have no love for the Tal Shiar, but I do have a family. If I complete my work, the Tal Shiar will guarantee our safety. Perhaps we can rescue them. Where are they located? Most of the families are being held in the medical lab. You'll need to cross the engineering level to get there. Be careful. Some of what they're working on down there is quite dangerous. Really? Any use of Borg technology is dangerous. You're talking about devices designed to regenerate damage, replicate themselves and assimilate anything they can reach. If we had a breach in the containment, we could lose the station and everyone in it. Thank you. We'll do what we can to help your family. Yeah, so Mark 8 torpedoes. Mark 8 pistols are machine guns. I mean, I can't work that one out either. So they got the machine pistols, ain't they? Anyway, let's go down to engineering. Hello, fellas. That stasis shield is not me. I don't know who's putting that thing up. Right. Let's access the research logs. Access research log 1. Head researcher log supplemental. The Herodians upheld their end of the bargain and delivered the disabled Borg sphere to the Platus system. As a precaution, we have not moved this sphere from that location. Do not want the risk of powering any systems that might trigger the Borg's regeneration protocol. However, I do feel it is safe to begin dismantling and analysing the sphere's components. Borg technology shows great promise. I believe we will be able to improve our weapons and shield technology well within the Empress's timeline. Sound familiar? So, it looks like Picard ripped off Star Trek Online. Head researcher log supplemental. Work to integrate Borg components into our vessels has begun. So far, the process is proceeding as expected. We have increased the combat capabilities of our ships by upwards of 30%, and I still feel like we are barely scratching the surface. There is so much about the Borg technology I do not understand. Some of my researchers have expressed concerns over the risks of experimenting with this technology. I explained the circumstances beyond our control force us to take extreme measures. I suspect they continue to have the misgivings, but they will no longer share them with me. And his third log, head researcher's log supplemental. I now share my staff's misgivings about this line of research. Incorporating Borg technology into our ships is one thing, but this commander Navek has taken over our medical bay and is experimenting with incorporating Borg technology into our citizens. Anybody that expresses discontent with the program either disappears or finds their families being held hostage to ensure their cooperation. We should never have sided with the Tal Shiar, and now it's too late. Okay. So we now have to destroy the Borg technology. Yes, if you gonna do a cheap plug here, but if you watch my Romulan Republic playthrough, you'll see the mission to Gasco Station. They do turn on us. We try to get their support to support the our endeavours for freedom of the Romulans, and they turn us down. That's where we find Heaven. Heaven joins us on that mission. So let's go down to the medical bay. Let's go and rescue these poor people. So there's Navik. People okay? And Keller. I can't even begin to express my gratitude, Captain. I'm from Serenity Prime, one of our colonies that is still neutral in the conflict between the Republic and the Tal Shiar. Before all this, I was a vocal proponent for the Republic. All I can think is that I attracted the wrong kind of attention from my outspoken beliefs. What do you mean? One day I went for a walk in the cliffs near my settlement, and I remember seeing something strange and hearing a metallic buzzing. Then everything went black. I woke up in this cell. No one will tell me where I am or why I'm here. What they do say is that I'm a test subject. They're planning on implanting me with Borg technology. I didn't think anyone could be so callous, not even the Tal Shiar. I'll get you home. Armstrong, one to beam up. Hello, this is Captain Cartwright. Just wanted to let you know your brother is safe and aboard my ship. Thank you so much. Allow me to assist you. These access codes will wipe all our computer core, destroying all our data. No one will be able to replicate what we've done here without that information. Thank you. Purge computer core. Ulysses on Beta 241. Are you ready to beam up, sir? I am. Sir, the Romulans have activated their assimilated ships. We have to destroy them. If we fire weapons on one of them, it will come online faster. But I think I can delay their activation if we get close enough to send a command sequence. Target the nearest ship. I want to thank you again for rescuing me from an unpleasant fate. If I could impose on you once more, will you be willing to take me back to my colony? I must deliver a report on what has happened to our ruling council. I'd really like to see my family again. It would be our pleasure. So, are you ready to lead the system? I am. And we'll deliver the poor soul to her colony next time. So let's report to Starfleet.
I have forwarded your mission reports and the recovered data to Starfleet intelligence. We now know the Romulans have been researching Borg technology, and they were willing to risk a war with the Federation to advance their goals. There is a 76.77% chance that Starfleet will have to take action against the Romulans to prevent them from upsetting the balance of power with this research. If that occurs, I predict that we will need you and your crew to assist in averting calamity. You have done well. Live long and prosper.
You too, Amber. So let's... barometric modulation. All impulse engines increase their speed and turn rate with your engine power level.
I have new missions.
Congratulations, Captain.
New captain ability. Threatening stance, which...
Tequila, the survivor you rescued from Demora Station. I have new...
So we're going to go to Cassini. It's a Cassini Prime, which is around here somewhere. I'll find it, don't worry about that. But I am the Big B82. There it is. Fly that way. I'm the Big B82. Thank you very much for watching. Please subscribe. Comments are welcome, and I appreciate any thumbs up as well. And I will see you in part 16 when we return to Keller back to her homeworld, to her colony, and we'll see what happens from there. Until then, ciao for now. Thank you very much for watching.